Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Garland against Edwards. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Off target from three-point range. Cloak loose. Stolen by Garland. At the elbow, it's Okoro. Allen with the screen for Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Edwards. Passes it to Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Garland finds Mobley, and he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside. Ties back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Here's Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And Allen slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Edwards drives in. Excellent D there from Allen.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Russell. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Shots good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's Russell with the drive. Here's McDaniels. Out to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Allen left side. Allen with the screen for Okoro. Oh, and he misses the dunk. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And he hits it to tie the game up. Towns has got his second bucket.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Mitchell finds Allen. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Good on the triple.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Russell against Garland. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Second chance shot. Here's Gobert.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
Donovan Mitchell. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland. Cavaliers leading. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Ricky Rubio is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at small forward. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Jacks up a 3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
The kick out to Town. Misses the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves trail by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A switch here also for Cleveland. Stevens is checked in. They set the pick. Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fires for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations right of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Rivers kicks to Reed. They get it back. Allen against Rivers. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Moves back up. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Nice play.
this lead because it is not safe.
1:24 left in the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Towns. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, the dunk by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive. And just imposing his will.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Here's McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Takes the three. Gobert against Allen. Gobert double teamed. Towns wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the double team with Allen. Towns dishes to Gobert, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for McDaniels.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Towns.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Mitchell driving in and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Out to Edwards. Over Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The wide open look here for Garland. And the 3 ball is good. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside. The shake. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Allen, a screen on Edwards. Garland, the pass to Allen. LeVert up top. Screen by Allen. And it's LeVert missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. LeVert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Minnesota calls timeout. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. McDaniels with the ball. Mobley's there. Towns is doubled. Out to Edwards.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. Well, I'll be pretty curious.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland left side. Pass to Stephens. There's the dish to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Outside Edwards. To end the run. Driving the lane. Here's Gobert. No good. Shot missing. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. LeVert the pass to Allen. Stolen by McDaniels. From deep. Another miss by Minnesota. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Stevens. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Edwards.
Oh, yes! And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right after him.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Allen.
Allen taking 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Russell in the corner. Clock at 6. Stolen by LeVert. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell's running. The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Garland attacking. Gobert with the block. Russell kicks to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. Towns the screen. Back to McDaniel. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
The 3 from Garland. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Prince outside. Anderson with a screen for Prince. And a miss there on the triple. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Garland has it in the corner. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. The Cavaliers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That free throw, no good.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Here's Rivers. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Wade in at the 3. Cleveland leading by 10. Mobley with it, guarded now by Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Wade slams it in.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
That free throw good from Wade. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 14-point game. Here's Noel. Covered by Mitchell. That one, no good. Excellent D from Wade. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is doubled. Wade surveying the D. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
The 3. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Mitchell is doubled. Wade dishes to Garland. Wade against Edwards. Wade passes to Mobley. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Timberwolves trail by 13. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Towns. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. The drive by Mitchell. That one drops for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. Free throw good, Edwards.
Cavaliers foul. Donovan Mitchell.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
2 minutes.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both. And the Cavaliers with possession here, leading by 12. Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Tries again. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Offensive rebound. 43 seconds left in the game. And Cleveland turns it over again.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Garland. There's Russell with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
For 3, Mitchell gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 39.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
From deep three-point range, bucket's good.
Oh, man, what a shot. Hit that from another time zone.
about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. And for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Now here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Jackson left side. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, no good. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Russell. Up top, Edwards. Guarded.
Whoa, wait a second. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Morant against Gobert. The 3 is up. And another miss by Memphis. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
That one's off.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Jackson outside. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
They get the rebound. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Bane. Outside for Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Jackson outside to halt the run. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. Launches it. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Morant. The three ball. Towns with a rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Moran against Russell. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Gobert with a screen on Moran. Here's Russell into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now Morant. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jackson with a screen on Towns. From deep, Bain sinks it. What range from downtown.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And Morant drops them both. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Here's Rivers. Adams covering. From deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Desmond Bain. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Here's Rivers. Off target from outside. Memphis trailing here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And then Morant with the...
Dunk!
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Rivers, pounded by Morant. Prince can't hit. Jackson with it. To the middle. Here's Adams, and it's Memphis with another.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The drive by Rivers. Pass to Noel. Back to Rivers. Reed to screen on Morant. Here's Noel. From deep three-point range, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Minnesota calls time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. The drive by Morant. Basket counts. Morant's got 8.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Here's Edwards. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Morant against McDaniels. The drive by Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 1:49 left in the first half of this one. Outside Morant, just 4 to shoot. Blocked again! There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Russell against Brooks. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Morant with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Jackson the screen. The 3 from Bane. Outside Morant. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Adams. Morant against Edwards. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. .52 seconds left in the half. Towns is screen on Brooks. Russell from outside. Towns finds Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Whoa!
Easy on the rim.
Finish right there.
Wow. Just filthy. There's no other word for that.
Just putting the defense to shame.
I mean, to do that in a dunk contest, no worries. But to do it in a live game, that takes a lot of confidence. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Russell. Morant against Edwards. Back to Russell. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's the break. The finish. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
24. The Grizzlies. 20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McDaniels finds Russell. Towns a screen on Brooks. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant attack.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Towns against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Brooks finds Jackson over McDaniels. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Towns double team. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Morant inside. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Brooks the screen on Towns. Jackson can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And they double up Edwards. Here's Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Good on both. Timeout call, Memphis.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Morant.
2 minutes.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Towns on a screen. for three. Second chance shot. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. Towns a screen on Brooks. Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert, and Rivers is subbed in for McDaniels. The drive by Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Both good from the line that time. And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is where Jackson's anticipation skills come in, turning them over and then igniting the fast break.
Picked by Prince. Reed in the post. Adams covering. Reed, good. Reed's got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Memphis calls timeout. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And here's Morant. 25 points in the game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Morant. Off with the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, "Relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back." Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Morant against McDaniels. It's blocked by Gobert. And they'll keep possession. They grab their own miss. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Adams. 6 on the shot clock.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Towns a screen on Brooks. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Memphis the rebound. On the wing, Brooks fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
a big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Gobert passes to Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Morant with it. Russell covering. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant against Russell. Adams a screen to take the lead. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Morant against Russell. And he lobs it up top. And they double up Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. The drive by Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Jackson finds some space. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
.144 left in the final quarter. Jackson, the screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. It's Edwards on the wing. Downs a screen on Morant. Pocket 6. And they double up Edwards. Downs with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Russell. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Morant off the drive. And he buries it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Morant against McDaniels. Morant, pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
.16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Oh, he missed it. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen the previous plays still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Timeout, timeout.
They trail by 1. 5 ticks left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front court and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Grizzlies making the shot. Outside Garland. Mobley inside. Guarded by Jackson. Okoro shot is off. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant right side. From deep. Here's Adams. Another shot. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Just 3 to shoot. It's Morant with the drop.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brooks for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Mitchell into the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Morant. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Mitchell with it, now defended by Bane. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Adams with the screen on Mobley. Out to Brooks. Bane against Mitchell. Morant outside. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 6.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Allen. It's Garland, top of the key. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Morant surveying the D. On the wing, Bane. Mobley with the block. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. .136 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Morant passes to Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Mobley a screen on Brooks. Mobley kicks to Garland. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 3. It's Morant with the drop. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 10 points.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Morant. Brooks against LeVert. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bain. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson passes to Bain. Jackson a screen on Rubio. Here's Bain. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Mobley's got his first points in this one.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Morant against Rubio, and Morant throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Jackson, a screen on Rubio. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Mobley. Morant outside. And there's the pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Bane, and the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your past powerhouse dance team.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Stevens is checked in, and it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Clark outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
It's stolen by Green. Jones with Garland picks him up. Passes to Concho.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Green with a screen on Mobley. Clark, the pass to Tillman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Clark. There's the triple. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
We see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones. No good that time. Garland with the defensive effort. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Here's Morant. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. All right, thank you, David. Folks. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Allen, a screen on Morant. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Here's the floater. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Adams with the screen on Garland. Morant passes to Adams. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Morant with it. He's got 26. Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Mitchell passes to Stevens. Morant against Mitchell. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Payne, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
That one misses.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not a...
How about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Here's Garland. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. Plenty of time to get back in it. And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley outside. Cleveland moving it around. Okoro with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Clock at 4. Morant against Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:19 left in the third. Allen with the screen for Garland. Okoro dishes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. They get it back. And slam dunk by Allen.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant outside. He feeds it to Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Now here's Morant. 28 points for him. Six to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. And So it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Jackson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell up top, guarded by Morant, and then Allen slams it in.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell with it, now defended by Bain. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And he knocks down the first one. And Mitchell drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Morant kicks to Jackson. Screen by Adams. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
The 3 from Garland. Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell with it. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. To the middle, Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Over Morant. And another miss by Cleveland.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. So it's the Grizzlies now. The 3 from Morant. And Adams kicks to Bane. Out to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. With the crossover and the dunk by Jackson.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And it's Mitchell missing. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Karl-Anthony Towns said, quote,
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Edwards for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Pass to Okoro. 3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Outside Garland. Knocks down the long J. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Right side Edwards. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Allen on the wing. Over McDaniels. Here's Mitchell. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
It's McDaniels on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Russell. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Fast break Cleveland. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Allen.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Mobley outside. They set the pick. Back to Allen. Out to Garland. 6 to shoot. Over Gobert. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
As it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Towns. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Towns has got 6.
Hey, the ability to stay under control, Towns excels at that, able to pull up on a dime and knock it down.
No coverage that time.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. .36 seconds left to play in the first.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
For Cleveland, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Allen, and stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Towns with a rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. To the wing, right side. 4-3. No good that time. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight 2 guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling it.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Russell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cleveland has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Mitchell drives in, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That free throw is good from Mitchell. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 10. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Rivers, no good on the 3. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Mobley, right side. There's the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Missed inside. The Cavs have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start of the second quarter. It's deflected. Tipped. Cleveland calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Allen on the wing. Here's Rubio. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
High percentage look there, guys. Rubio's best chance to score, and he maxed it out.
On the wing, Noel. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Rivers. Anderson with a screen on Rubio. Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anderson.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Launches a 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
You couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Russell, the pass to Towns. That shot is off. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Ray?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Left side, McDaniels. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Ahead. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Puts the move on. Here's Gobert. Mobley grabs the board.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Garland for 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he stays with it. Back to Mitchell. Another shot. Oh, good D by Edwards. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Wade, beyond the arc, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Allen. And so it's Cleveland sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts.
The Timberwolves, 20.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at small forward. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Anderson with a screen. On the wing, Rivers. Knocks down the triple. Rivers has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Mobley. Here's Wade. Mobley outside. Crosses over. Wade misses. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Noel. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Goes up on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper. Mitchell's got 15.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shot is up. Outside, Anderson. Stolen by Mobley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Okoro is checked in for Wade. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Russell against Garland. Russell to pass to McDaniels. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And they're on the run. The three from Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Edwards to pass to Gobert. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Garland. Give him 8. Stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Mitchell. And another basket for Cleveland.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Cavaliers ball.
Here's Garland. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Mitchell.
Oh, my. I mean, just board on that one, B.A. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Edwards. He's off on that one. Nice D from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Mitchell's shot is good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
From deep, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Prince with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Kyle Anderson, Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Prince in at the three slot. Drains the triple.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Pass to Prince. Here's Noel, puts up a three. The rebound by Allen. Now here's Garland. Allen a screen. Now here's Mobley. Releases. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Mobley.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Reed a screen on Garland. Rivers. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Garland no good. Stolen by Mobley. Pass to Garland. And here's Allen. The three from Mitchell. That's tipped. Tries to save it. Here's Okoro. Outside Garland. From downtown. Cleveland the rebound. Allen the pass to Mitchell. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Allen, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Anderson.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. So both free throws good from Allen. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Allen can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing from outside the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Minnesota has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Back to Edwards. This one for three. Edwards can't get that one to fall. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
16 feet out, and Minnesota again with a bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
McDaniels against Mitchell. Outside Garland. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. From deep, Mobley. The shot off that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's Edwards, tightly guarded. Pass to McDaniels, back to Edwards. From deep. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. The three from Russell. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Mitchell drives in, and stolen by Edwards. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Leaps for it, and he can't jam it through. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Tries to break his ice. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just...
I smack clowns with mad style.
table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Boy, these two teams are on the rise, RJ. Some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Edwards, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Edwards driving inside. Here's Adams. Brooks outside. Passes to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost, because that's how he makes his living.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12. Those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
So it's the Grizzlies now. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Jackson. Puts up a three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Gobert. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Morant against Russell. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Brooks the pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Fires for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Morant outside. 5 to shoot. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson misses. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Towns for 3. And they recover it. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. There's the lob to Towns. Fast break Memphis. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Towns. McDaniels dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. It's Brooks on the wing, pass to Jackson. The tray, nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And here's Morant. Outside Jackson. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. They set the pick. From deep, Prince buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Morant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Rivers gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Jackson with the screen. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Reed. Morant with the steal. Goes up. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Payne looking around. 6 to shoot. Brooks finds Jackson. Into the lane, and it's in there. And now that's 11 points for Jaren Jackson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies. There's a screen. Noel passes to Reed. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Adams trying to free himself up. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Rivers. Knocked away. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant left side. Jackson with the screen. Lets the three fly, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 7.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Can they get it? Here's McDaniels, and it's blocked.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
And then Morant ramps it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Morant.
Oh, yes! Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant with it. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Right side, Russell. Back to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 6.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And that's it for the first half of action.
The Timberwolves, 22.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 5-point game. Edwards kicks to Russell. Lock at 6. Beyond the arc.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Morant with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 3.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
drives in. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from McDaniels. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morant, Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Brooks against Russell. He dishes it to Towns. That one drops for him. Towns has got 8.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards inside. Brooks covering. Here's Towns. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Rivers against Morant. Jackson a screen on Rivers. Here's Morant. And that one drops for him. 17 points in the game.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Rivers against Morant. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Bain. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Morant against Rivers. The pass to Noel. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Noel's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jackson a screen on Rivers. Morant passes to Adams. Out to Brooks. And stolen by Prince. Rivers with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now Morant. He's got 17. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive.
Wow. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship? right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Both free throws good from Morant. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Russell. Towns, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And he nails the third.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Gobert double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Towns against Jackson. Towns kicks to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Gobert. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Morant outside. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Edwards against Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Passes it to Towns. And there's the feed to Gobert. Adams, some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Morant drives in. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they've given it up. Morant
outside. Here's Adams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Russell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Russell. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Edwards against Morant. With the drive. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer. Knocks it loose. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Brooks against Russell. Morant outside. Over Edwards. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Minnesota calls timeout. Stolen by Brooks. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Payne against Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And there's the drive. And it's Russell in the corner. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Misses the three. And the Grizzlies shooting 49% on the game. I'll take that. It's Morant with the drop.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Edwards drawing the double team. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Jackson dishes to Morant. For the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams Adams picks one up.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots. I mean, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Russell. Here he goes. And Adams sends it back. Outside, Payne. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert against Jackson. They get it back to take the lead. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Morant looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Adams over Gobert. And here's Edwards. To Gobert. Rebounded by Jackson. And so here's Memphis. Trailing by 2. And they double up Morant. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 2. 17 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here. And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's the Timberwolves who, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Basket good.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Morant. And Adams kicks to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Off target with his 3.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Adams with the screen on Garland. Payne for 3. They get it again. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 3-point game. Morant kicks to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Tries again. It's Morant with the drive. And the layup is up and in.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Now the pass to Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Here's Mitchell. There's
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Adams with the screen on Garland. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Mitchell right side. He dishes it to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Allen with the screen for Garland. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Okoro with it. He's picked up by Morant. They get it back. Allen passes it to Okoro. Kicks to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Steven Adams picks one up.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And Mitchell drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. To have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David. Ball's knocked loose. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Mobley a screen on Brooks. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Morant.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
For Memphis, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Okoro, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Pass to Jackson, launches it. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 9 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Cavaliers have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Mitchell. Rubio the pass to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He doesn't get the second one. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Payne finds Adams. And stolen by Mobley. Wade outside. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson from Memphis. He finishes with 9. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson a screen on Rubio, outside for Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Pass to Bane. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, it's Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Morant against Rubio. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And you're just asking to get firm when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Morant throws it down.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Outside for Jackson from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Offensive rebound, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
We can't hear you. It's that time of the game, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
On your feet, fans, here they come. Your Grizzlies. Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Rubio. And they'll get another chance. Jackson kicks to Bain. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Shoots the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson has the open look. The offensive rebound. Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Outside for Jackson. 4 on the clock. Brooks dishes to Morant. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Rubio the pass to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Morant. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Now here's Morant. He's got 15. Outside Jackson. The pass to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Allen. Brooks kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Lets it go with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell driving in. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
The Grizzlies have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First one falls for
John Morant. 2 shots.
All free throws good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
No good on the shot. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Grizzlies, 28 28, the Cavaliers 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Garland is checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Wade outside. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Out to Brooks. Passes it to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Wade finds Garland. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting 43% from the floor. Garland against Morant. Dishes it to Adams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Outside, Bain. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Mobley right side. Out to Wade. Mobley a screen on Brooks. And then Wade slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And yes, it's good. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morant against Garland. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Mitchell. A shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. Morant right side. 1:41 left in the third quarter. He kicks it to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Mobley outside. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Allen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Grizzlies trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And it's Wade in the corner. Mitchell kicks to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Morant left side. Back to Jackson. Feeds to Adams. Second chance effort. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Count it, good. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game is equally as effective.
And the game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mobley inside. Brooks covering. Mobley misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson to tie it up. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. In the corner, Okoro with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A tremendous poise from Okoro on that play. Takes the contact, concentrates through the finish.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Okoro. Mobley against Morant. Count that one for Mobley. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Oakley has all the tools to be elite.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson, and Memphis turns it over again.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
A slam dunk by Garland.
How fast the floor is Darius Garland, just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Brooks outside. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. It's Morant in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The feed to Adams, stolen by Allen. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mitchell. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. And good that time. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
The drive by Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams taking his time here. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The open shot from Jackson. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell, and then Mitchell hit the dunk.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Mitchell. From downtown, Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Garland is doubled. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're leading by 6. 17 seconds left in the game.
Your Grizzlies Breakers, let them hit.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. And they double up Allen.
Cavaliers timeout. It's that time for free t-shirt. Get down.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley finds Allen, sinks that one from the post.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily...
I smack clowns with mad style.